your eyes actually doing something else in the meantime because you're
Wow.
getting clarity. You're gonna get more things, and then all of us, one day it'll just be like the floater's gone. It'll kind of like when you're watching TV.
Watching the TV.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, there's no floater. What happened?
Listen, the brain is so tricky because I've been watching the TV. I'm like, oh my God, I can see. Like, I was reading everything and looking at it, but it didn't dawn on me. Like, girl, your eyes are working.
Yes.
I'm so happy, man. I am so happy. This is definitely a game changer. It's amazing.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you.
Man, I'm happy too.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No.
Again, I appreciate you so much. I'll definitely give you an update when this floater disappears.
Well, you have to do the thing that you've done so far. Pay attention when the changes happen because it is like a little shock to your system because that happened for me too. When my floaters went away, like I woke up one day and I didn't see any floaters. I was calling people. I told my mom, I called my sister, called my daughter.
It is like that because, like I said, and you don't realize it. Your brain, you don't realize it because you're used to doing these things every day, but you don't focus on, oh my God, I can't see.
Exactly.
So when you actually realize, oh my God, I can see.
I can see. I'm not seeing floaters at all. And I was amazed. I went outside. I'm looking up at the sun. I'm like, this is awesome. How is this possible?
Wait, this floater is aggravating the bejesus out of me.
So do you
on my nerves.
Do you sun gaze at all?
Back and forth. I got the big gray floater, and it's like a windshield wiper just clicking back and forth.
Yes.
Click, click, click. I'm like, oh my gosh, man.
Do you sun gaze at all?
When the sun is going down, I do.
Okay. I'm going to recommend, if you can do it, to get out in early morning light.
When the
sun's coming up. Yeah. Yes. So 8 o'clock if possible.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. 5 minutes, and if you can stand it with your eyes open, sun gaze with your eyes open, especially the eye with the floater, for 5 minutes.
I can do that. Yeah, but a lot of times what I do, I close my eyes and I focus on the sun, and I let the sun hit me, with my eyes closed. I don't do it with my eyes open, but I can do it with my eyes open. They always say early in the morning or when the sun is going down are the best times to gaze at the sun. Yes,
sunrise or sunset, but I'm going to suggest sunrise.
Right.
Just because I want that level of strength, the sun coming up, the light, the amount of light that's in the sky, all of that.
Do it with the eyes open though?
You can do it with your eyes closed or your eyes open.
Okay.
But I especially want you to try and do it with your eyes open, even if you can just do 1 minute with your eye open.
Trust me, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you only need 5 minutes, early morning light, and just let the sun do its work on that eye.
Okay.
And the two together are going to game change, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm ready for it. I'm definitely going to do that early in the morning.
I got to give you a cheer. Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how many people are new up here, but like this is the real deal. It's not fake. This is real. Because trust me, all the stuff I have wrong with my eyes. I'm telling you, this is for real. It's not no joke. This is for real. When I say, it felt like somebody put a whole bunch of, I'm going to use that as an example. Somebody putting a whole bunch of Vaseline in your eyes or something. And you just can't see.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Everything was just blurry. Like, I'm looking at the TV, I'm squinting, I'm trying to see. I'm like, oh my God. And it scared me. Because I was like, I had the operations. I'm waiting until I got a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I'm so curious to see what my ophthalmologist has to say. And this is the doctor that operated on my eye.
Right.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let him look.
Yes.
That's going to be, I got to give you an update on that. I have to see him on Wednesday, but I cannot wait. Because it's a huge.
No. I was just saying, don't tell them, let them surprise them when you go there. Just surprise them, and then then when they ask you what you doing, then bring it on them.
I'm not going to tell them.
Yeah, now I have another customer that just went to the eye doctor earlier this week, and she did the same thing. The doctor, she had severe dry eye a month ago. And her doctor was, like put her on all these different medications for dry eye. And she got the moisturizing hydrating eye drop in the 30/70. And she went to the doctor and he said, your eyes have improved 1,000%.
Right. But and when you tell the, I'm sorry to mean to cut you
off. That's okay.
When you see, doctors don't like natural stuff. They want you to take their medicine. That's how they get paid.
Well, that's also, it's what they know. It's what they've been taught. It's what they're aware of.
Exactly. They don't know any better. But when you start telling them about natural stuff, they start telling you, oh, that doesn't work. That's not good for you. So I'm not saying nothing.
Well, the doctor told her what drug he thought was enhancing her eyes, taking away the dry eye. And she said, I haven't even opened up the bottle. And
I'll tell them that.
No, she told him what she was using, and he was like, really? That worked? But that was after he told her improvement was 1,000%.
Right.
So he couldn't then take it back.
Right. Well, you know what? If this is working, because I believe that they've done everything that they possibly can with the operations I had. They can't operate no more. I wouldn't even let them touch my eyes again.
Yes.
Because when I had the cataract, the glaucoma, I had the retina detachment first in my right eye. I had a doctor do it a couple of years before I got my other surgeries. And my eye was so messed up. He allowed my pressure was up to like 30 something. And that's dangerous.
Yes.
And every time I went to see him for a follow-up yearly, he was telling me, oh, just come back next year. I said, no, I will not. I'm finding me another doctor.
Yeah.
So my great aunt, God rest her soul, she told me about this doctor that she had been going to when she was younger. And this was right before she passed away, like a couple of years before she passed away. She told me to go to this doctor. I went to him, and every year I was coming back, and I told one of the doctors, I said, listen to me very clearly. When you first came into this practice, you came into this practice with compassion. Your job was to help people with their eyes. I need you to find that same compassion, and I need you to do this operation because I cannot see. And you guys keep having me come back. So they decided to do it. At that time, both eyes were bothering me. And I had the glaucoma, the cataracts, and I had ended up having macular degeneration. So they said. They put 2 lenses in my eyes, and it went away for a while. I was able to see, but then my eyes started getting bad again. So I'm going back and forth. And then I got this product, and let me tell you, I'm seeing. So can't nobody tell me that this ain't the real deal. Because I'm a living testimony.
As am I.
I'm a living testimony that this stuff is no joke. It works. I must say that 4 and I ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke.
That 4 and I ain't no joke. But you know what though? What I realized when I put the drops in, when I open my eyes after the little sting goes away and all of that, I realized that everything is so clear and the colors are so like vibrant.
Isn't that fabulous?
It is. I'm like, oh my God. It's like seeing colors for the first time. My experience is like seeing colors for the first time. Like everything is so like intense. The color's so intense. I'm like, wow.
No, and I'm telling you, over time, that actually becomes a lasting thing.
Amazing.
So the intensity of color just becomes a lasting thing. When I was driving up to when I was driving up to Dartmouth, we were, in traffic at one point going through New York City. We're in traffic, and I'm looking at the car in front of us. It was later in the evening, and I mean, I can see brake lights. It's not an issue. But looking at this particular truck, they had LED lights. I could see every single one of those little lights. Every single circle was identified. And I'm like, I told my daughter, I said, I don't know that I've seen that before. I was trying to think about it. I'm like, I don't know that I've seen that with that kind of clarity before. And from that time forward, I noticed every time we were behind a car, if I could tell, if they had, separate little lights in their tail lights, I could see people's tag lights. Like, it was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely amazing. And so and for me, it's still getting better a year later. It's still getting better.
I believe it.
So I'm not wearing glasses anymore, which is phenomenal for me.
Yes, I can imagine.
But the other side of that is I'm not wearing glasses and my eyesight is not getting worse day over day, week over week, year over year. It's getting better day over day, week over week, year over year.
Exactly. Because I know when my doctors after they did the surgery, they said they had never seen a case like mine. And my eyes was like an older person, like 80 or 90. And they couldn't understand, and I couldn't understand, like, what is going on? Because my eyes went from 100% to, like, they went down. And so I was like, I need my eyes.
Yes.
So when I got this right here, I was seeing blurry. My eyes just went, they couldn't understand, like, what's going on with the eyes? Like, why are your eyes getting worse and not better?
So we've got a question for you. Love by Yah 7 says, hi, love the testimony. How long have you used it?
What's this? My second week. I'm going on my second week.
Going on the second week.
Going on the second week, and I'm telling you, like, it's a game changer, because before that, I say I was seeing barely nothing. I'm seeing, like, I'm looking at my TV right now, crystal clear. I can read, because when you get lenses, God gives you nearsightedness. Once you get surgery, they can't give you nearsightedness. They only fix your eyes for you to see far away.
Right.
But when my eyes started declining again, I was able to see far away, but I wasn't able to see as good as I should have been seeing once my eyes started declining again.
Right.
But now I'm able to read, because they told me you're going to need glasses to see close up. You're not going to be able to see close up. Lie. I'm actually reading stuff on my phone. Like, I can see. Wow, praise God. This is from Love by 7, and then Kingsem 24. There's a lot of feedback. I'm reading without glasses. That's crazy.
That's awesome. You need to, when you see your doctor, do that.
Oh, believe me.
Pull something up on your phone and be like, look at what I can do.
Right, because it's crazy. I can't even believe that Sheldon said amen.
Yes.
Like, reading this, I swear, without glasses, you cannot make this.
100%.
Make this up, y'all. For real. This is amazing.
I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy for you.
When you get the eye surgery, they tell you, anybody up here, I don't know if any of you guys had the eye surgery, to get the lenses. When they put the lenses in your eyes, you cannot see close up. You're not supposed to be, hallelujah. Liza says, I'm literally looking at the screen, reading these tiny words that I could not read.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, this is real. I'm telling you, and I can't wait. You know what? I'm not even so much focusing on the floater disappearing. What I am focusing on, though, is I'm glad that I'm able to see strengthening my eyesight. The floater, I'm almost 1,000% confident that this floater is going to disappear. I believe in this product, y'all. I'm telling you, because I have to experience it. That's why I said I'm going to do the affiliate program, because I wanted to experience it, because I don't want to tell someone about a product or tell someone to purchase something unless I've experienced it myself, because then it comes from authenticity. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is. It's coming from an authentic place. It's not,
yes, it is.
You're hoping and praying and wishing. This works. It worked for me.
Do that. Some people lie. I can't do it. I can't. That's why I said to you, I said, I'm going to do it, but I need to experience it, because I'm telling you, man, wait till I start going live. I'm about to get it out there. I'm telling you. But yeah, you guys, please purchase it if you having problems with your eyes, for real. Please purchase this. This is for real. Because I think everything I had is everything everybody else. Usually somebody only has one issue. They either have glaucoma, they either have cataract, macular degeneration, retinal I had it all.
Right. You had it all.
Young.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like I shouldn't be going through this.
So, Love by Ya asked, are you using the 3070 question mark?
Yes. So the 3070, I started with the 3070 in the daytime, one drop, please, one drop. The moisturizing drops, you can put like one or two in there, to moisturize the eyes. And like Leslie taught us, you can do it more than once a day,
yes.
For just the moisturizing eye drops. You have to do that before you put the 3070 or the 4-in-1 in. So I put the eye drops, the moisturizing eye drops in the morning. I wait for about 15, 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. And then I take the 3070 and I put one drop in the eye. It will sting, but it goes away. Depending on how dry your eyes are, the sting, depending on the sting.
Yes.
And then at night, I'm doing the moisturizing eye drops, and I do the 4-in-1. The 4-in-1 is a little bit more than the sting, but it works. It's worth it. So now, because the 4-in-1 is that's a bit rough, a little bit. I have to be honest, but I don't care. My eyes getting better. So I'm gonna do the 4-in-1 in the evening twice a week instead of every day.
Yes.
On the days that I don't do the 4-in-1 at night, I'm gonna do the 3070 in the daytime and nighttime. But please put the moisturizing drops in your eyes first, please. That's so important. And listen, I'm going on my second week, and I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. So I'm telling you this work. Okay, I got it down to a T. I got it down to a T, because I'm telling you, I'm never gonna stop using this.
Well, there's no need to stop.
And I can't wait, because I want my dad. I don't know, my dad said, "Well, this is burning my eye," but I want him to experience it, because trust me, my family knows what I've been through.
Yes.
So I definitely want to get my family to do this.
Well, the best thing to get them comfortable with the start is have them use the moisturizing, hydrating eye drop for 2 days. Right. 3 times a day for 2 days. Yeah. To get the eye nice and moist and supple and ready for the castor oil and the DMSO.
Right. You guys, please do this. I'm telling you, it'll change your life if you're having problems with your eyes. Please do this. I promise you, you will not regret it.
It can be. It really can be a game changer. It is something different.
Well, it is for me. I can speak for myself, but I'm telling you, I'm so happy that I open up my eyes. I don't squint. My eyes are not watering anymore. It's like, oh my gosh. The only thing is this floater, and like I said, I just started it, so it's going to take some time, and it probably, the way I'm going, next thing you know, because I didn't even know I could see clear until yesterday. I didn't realize I was seeing clear.
Yes.
Yes, until yesterday. I'm looking at the screen, not paying no attention, but the brain is tricky like that. You don't even, when you're not paying attention and stuff, next thing you know, you're like, oh my God. So.
Well, you get used to things being a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's not until you just have a focus moment. It's just a moment that something happens that you're focusing on something. Just like me with the taillights. I was like, I can see all those little lights in that taillight in that car in front of me. I don't remember ever being able to see that.
Right. Exactly. Because it was like a aha moment. Like, oh my God, I'm actually reading these words, and I wasn't even paying any attention. I'm grateful.
No, and you just proved it. You were sitting here reading on your phone on live. Yeah, reading exactly what people.
But the thing about it is, I didn't even realize I could read it until I started. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm sitting there reading like, wow, I can see these words, and they, like we said, you're not going to be able to see close up. You're going to need glasses. Put them little words up. I'm about to show you. I can't wait till Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
Show you that I can read the small words and I can see far away and I'm reading these words. Listen, you can't make it up.
Okay, so there's a couple of questions coming up. Liza says, hi Leslie. In my left eye, I have floaters, a bad left eye. What would you recommend? And I'm going to recommend the 3070 and the moisturizing eye drop. When you order the 3070, you get the moisturizing eye drop automatically as a companion product. So you'll get the two. And you want to use the moisturizing eye drop, just like I just said. Use it for 2 days, 3 times a day, just by itself. Get the eye in your eyes in really good condition. And then you're going to start using it right before you do the 3070. So you're going to use the moisturizing eye drop first. It's called Revitalize. And then you're going to use the 3070. And you do that day over day until you get the results that you want. So that's it. Love by Ya. He said, okay, I need to order the moisturizing. I have the 3070. Excellent. Excellent. Chef G, the teacher. I can't read the website. I have to get somebody to read it for me, but I want the product. Well, you can call me if you can. Can you see the phone number on the screen? You can screenshot that. You can call me and I can take an order over the phone if that's helpful to you. But I'm going to tell you, be prepared, because just like Exquisite, you're going to be able to read. You're going to be able to read the website. You're going to get your eyesight back.
Okay, Leslie, I
yes.
gotta go, but I just want to give my testimony.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your testimony and taking the time and letting everybody know your experience. I really appreciate you.
Well, thank you, King Zam. I seen your comment. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm telling you, you just wait. You're going to get your real soon. Real soon. I'm telling you. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. That was awesome. That was awesome. Amazing. Wonderful. Fantastic.
I got to get down now.
Let me see. Let me get you down. I got it. Okay. Okay. King Sam 24K, you want to come up? I'm opening up your microphone. You have to unmute yourself because you're muted. And I can't unmute you. So unmute yourself and come on up and let's have a chat.
Good evening, Leslie. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed. As I said in the chat, that there's a lot of feedback. There's a strong echo back and forth.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know how to manage that necessarily. I try and mute people, when other people are talking, so we don't have all that feedback. But sometimes it just doesn't, just does what it does. So what can I help you with? You got a question?
What I came up to share with you is that what I was writing in the chat is that the website is called herbabypowerup.com. All one word. It's called iFood. It's all natural. And it comes in 100 capsule packs, $60 a pack. I take it right now, and I just sent you a picture to that phone number.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the website now. I just pulled it up. All right, excellent.
So my thing is, I think I spoke with you once before, and what my situation is, I'm the person that told you that I do have advanced glaucoma.
Yes.
And I have almost no vision on the left side. It's poor on the right side. I can read small print with my glasses, but without it, without the glasses, I can see far, but I can't see near when it comes to small print. There's a considerable amount of haze in the right eye, and I truly believe that the foreign eye, as I spoke with you about, would be the thing that I need to help clear up that haze and possibly clear up some of the vision in the left eye. Because in the left eye, I could distinguish some shadows, but in very little amounts of light. So to me, that tells me there's still some hope for that side.
Yes.
But I'm mainly trying to make sure that I don't lose any more vision.
Okay. So I agree that foreign eye would be beneficial for you, but I also think you would benefit from the 40/60. So like, Exquisite was on before. She's using foreign eye in 30/70, and she's using 30/70 morning and evening, and then 2 days a week she's using a 30/70 in the morning and then foreign eye in the evening. I would think that the 40/60 and the foreign eye working together would be very beneficial for your situation.
Yeah. So with me, unfortunately, this situation has stopped me from working. And it's been like the past year. And be perfectly honest with you, right now, my financial situation is not what it needs to be in order for me to get it. But as soon as I can, I will. But trust me, I'm pushing.
Do you have my phone?
Fast to try to make something happen.
Do you have my phone number?
Excuse me.
Can you see my phone number on the screen?
Yes.
All right. So screenshot it and take my phone number. Screenshot it and take my phone number. Okay? I want you to give me a call tomorrow and remind me of this conversation, and I will get you the product, and we'll square up at some point in the future.
Oh yes, ma'am. I appreciate that, and God bless for that, because Lord knows I do need it. And the thing that's driving me the most is, like, right now, other than when I go with my family, it feels like I'm somewhat of a prisoner in my own home.
Yes.
And the thing that the other part of what drives me the most is, I'm a person who, I've been working real jobs since I was 14 years old, and I can't wrap my mind around not being able to do for myself and be able to take care of my family.
Well, we're going to get you back to the point where your eyes are, working for you, so that you can do what you need to do in your life. It's something else to know, when we talk about being able-bodied, that we really don't think about our eyesight. But nothing else, if you're born with sight, nothing else is as debilitating as not being able to see. Like, you can break your leg and you can get around in a wheelchair, you can get around on crutches. There's all these tools that are made available for you to be able to implement. But if you can't see, it takes years to learn how to maneuver the world without sight. There's no immediate answer. So
that's so true.
Yeah, having our eyesight, as a sighted person from birth, having access to your eyesight is huge. It's just huge. And I agree that it needs to be, it needs to be more available to us.
I try to keep my eyes busy and exercise by reading as much as I can. I haven't been doing the sun gazing as much, but I need to get better at it, because sometimes I just don't get up early enough to catch that 8 o'clock light. But in the evening, sometimes I'm busy and it just kind of slips my mind.
So you need to make it a priority, because it will really help your eyes in a big way. So you need to make it a priority. It only takes 5 minutes. Set a timer, go outside for 5 minutes, stare at the sun. Go ahead. You wanted to say something?
And I was just going to say, this product, what I shared, this iFood.
Yes.
It has been helping, I believe, thus far, to help stabilize what the condition already has gotten to, but it just hasn't been doing any reversing of the condition.
Right. So yeah, there's a lot of
completely all natural, and it's come.
So there's a lot of ingredients that are anti-inflammatory, which is huge. And there's a lot of good antioxidants and things like that. I really believe that the benefit of DMSO and castor oil is about the overall health of the eye, because the DMSO increases blood flow in the eye system, and the castor oil deals with all the debris in the eye system. The two of those things, the two of those ingredients working together, is just a game changer in our eyes. I would have never ever thought that I could be glasses free. I just wanted to be cataract free. But being glasses free is something I'd never even hoped for.
Right.
So the change in my eyesight, the dramaticness of that, and being able to operate in the world, I can do anything I want to do on my computer, like when I was 20 years old. I can see my phone. Everything just is back to my normal effort in the world. I can see signs and read signs, and I can see the TV and change the channel and order movies, and all the stuff I was always able to do, I can do, but I don't have glasses on my face anymore.
Yes.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And just like, before, Exquisite, her testimony is, I can live my life again. I'm feeling like I've got control back in my world. I want you to have that too.
Yes. And I appreciate that. I was on your live maybe 2 lives or 3 lives before the young lady came on, that like before you were making the transition to take all of the stuff over to your son in Florida.
Yes.
And she has almost the same identical situation as I'm in right now.
Uh-huh.
And it really convinced me when she made the statement about, when she talked about the condition, and I realized she was in the same exact situation as me. And then she said she almost didn't come up and say anything because she almost wanted to believe it was a fluke that it was working so fast.
Yeah.
And so when she did it, this is the same young lady that said she had real bad problems driving at night.
Yes.
Then when she did realize it had started working so good, she found herself driving at night in a 45-mile-an-hour speed zone, but doing 55. You remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. Yes. Yes. That was Deb.
I heard her.
Yes. No, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. The first time that I drove at night, no glasses, after the cataracts were kind of diminishing, and I wasn't even supposed to be driving at night, but I was at my daughter's house and we were hanging out and talking and laughing, and I just totally lost track of time. And I went outside and I was like, I don't know if I should be driving at night by myself. And she's like, well, do you want me to drive you home? And it's a 30-minute drive. I'm like, no, I don't want you to do that. I think I'll be okay. So I get in the car, I start driving, I can see all the traffic lights, I'm looking around, I can see all the signs, signs on buildings, signs on billboards. Everything was in my sight line, and I could tell everything, all the lines on the road, everything. I was like, I don't even know what I'm worried about. This is fabulous. I can see. And I called my daughter and I'm like, don't even worry about me. I can see I'm fine. Yeah. It was fabulous. I got home in 28 minutes. And I called her when I pulled in the driveway and she said, you were speeding, weren't you? I said, just a little bit. Because any other time I drove previous to that, I was super, super cautious. And I would never even go the speed limit. So it's a massive change. It's a massive, massive, massive switch. And especially when you're coming from really bad eyesight. Coming from, I really would like to not have to use readers, or I've got a few floaters. It's great when that stuff changes too, but it's different when you've got advanced glaucoma and severe cataracts and, macular degeneration and all of these bigger issues in the eye. So I understand a lot. And I hope you'll call me tomorrow and we'll get you set up with some products, okay?
I definitely will. Any certain time you would prefer for me to call?
Yeah, after 10 a.m. and before 7 p.m.
Okay, will do.
Yeah.
Okay, will do.
So yeah,
yes, and like I said, I've been following you at least for the past month and a half, and I've been getting on every live that I can catch on, and I've just been, just saying, well, Lord, it must be for me because some kind of way you're gonna make it happen, and I'm just staying on and being supportive and trying to stay faithful, and that's all I can say is that I just, feel like it's a reason why God allowed me to find your live and learn about your products.
100%, 100%. And I'm not going to let you down or God down. So you found me, you need it, we're going to get you set up.
Amen. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Well, hang out and listen to other people's testimonials. I'm going to answer some more questions. So we got 19 people in the room, so I'm sure there's somebody else that has another question about their eye situation. I really appreciate you coming up and, talking to me about your situation, and I'm so happy to be able to help you.
Okay, thank you very much. Again,
okay.
God bless. I'll stay in the chat.
Okay, God bless you too. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we got to do. We got to help whoever we can help whenever we can help. That should be the mandate for being human. Hallelujah, I saw you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Loved by Yah. Yes, you can call me. Call me anytime. Okay. Marshall Ransom. I'm so glad to hear this because I purchased both of them and was wondering how I should use both. Excellent. Excellent. Michelle, you can contact me, call me, email me, send me a carrier pigeon, whatever you want. Get in touch with me if you have any questions at all. I'm happy to help. Okay. I'm just making sure I've caught up with everybody's questions and comments. Louise Zaros, I just found a bit ago, then again this week. You just found my live a bit ago and then again this week. That's excellent. And I did see a sale. So I wanted to give a shout out to the person who made a purchase. Thank you so much for the order. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're back. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for all the likes. We're at 7,100. Yay. Let's like it up, like it up. We've got 22 people in the room. If you have people you would want to share the live with, please share it out. I want to, let everybody that I can know about how castor oil and DMSO really helps our eyesight and our eye health. And let people know that there's a lot of hope out there for better eyesight. 1,000%. There's so much opportunity for us to have better eyesight. The blends that are 30/70, the 40/60, and the 20/80, those blends are fabulous for different scenarios in the eye. And then for those more severe issues in the eye, like the severe cataract that I had, excuse me, I'm yawning again. Anyway, severe glaucoma, so with pressures above 21. I've had customers with pressures in 30s actually get their pressures down into the teens, which is fabulous using For Eye. The moisturizing, hydrating eye drop is absolutely a game changer if you're dealing with dry eye at any level. It just gives your eyes something that nothing else does. Like I didn't even realize I had dry eye until I started using it, and the change in my eyes was just magnificent. And I'm like, I had no idea I had dry eye, and I'm so thankful that I developed this product. But it can be a game changer, to say the least. So there's just a lot of benefit with just these two ingredients, castor oil and DMSO. It's huge how easy it is to have really magnificent change in our eyesight. Okay. All right, Louise, I got you. Excellent, marvelous, excellent. Okay. So we did get a bit of a lesson on lutein. That's very beneficial for the eyes. And there's this business, if you guys are looking for a supplement to take orally, it is called iFood. And there's an iFood bundle, because I'm looking, they actually have a drop also. So I'm trying to see what the drop actually is. Because if there's more, if there's so much available to us that we don't know about, and people are coming across different types of beneficial products, we need to know about them all. So, the name of this website is herbbabypowerup.com, and they do have an eye drop. It's a 10 ml bottle. Oh, this is stingless bee honey eye drops. So that's all it says is stingless bee eye drops, 1 to 2 drops per day. And it looks like it's a stingless bee out of Honduras. And that's all that's in the ingredient. That's the only ingredient is a stingless bee honey. So that'll be interesting. I might actually buy that just to test it out. But that's so just so you guys know, there's some other opportunities out here for potentially good products. And if you're also looking for supplements, getting a supplement with lutein, whether you purchase it from this company or any other company, you want to make sure that you're getting quality in a minimum of 10 milligrams, preferably 15 to 20 milligrams a day of lutein. And remember that you need the xanthionin to go with the lutein, because those two things work together to actually bring about good eye health. Okay. Mama DK 2022, do you have the eye supplement? So I do not have an eye supplement. I do not have any kind of eye supplement beyond my eye drops. So, and that it's not something that I'm looking to do. CD Williams 22, I came across your live last night. Excellent, marvelous, excellent. Glad you're back. That's absolutely fabulous. If you have any questions for me, let me know without a doubt. We've got 26 people in the live, in the room. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm sure somebody somewhere's got some eye issues. Oh yeah, you were asking about red eyes. I got you. Yeah, the moisturizing hydrating eye drop, it's called Revitalize. That is fabulous. If you've got dry eye, if you've got tired eyes, fatigued eyes, irritated eyes, itchy eyes, draining eyes, red eyes. Do you have a diagnosis for the red eyes? Are your eyes just irritated? Or have you had a diagnosis at all? And that's to CD Williams 22. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. I gotta bookmark this page. Okay. Okay, CD Williams 22. No, I haven't had a diagnosis, but my eyes are constantly red all the time and dry and blurred vision. All right. Yeah, get the moisturizing hydrating eye drop. You should probably get the 2-ounce bottle because you're going to need to use it a lot. I would recommend that you use it 4 times a day for the first 2 days to really get your eyes moisturized and hydrated, and then you can use it as needed. The 2-ounce bottle is only $28, and it'll last you for months. So it will be that'll be a good purchase for you to make. Sheldon says, "Ain't TikTok great?" TikTok is great. TikTok is awesome. I hope it sticks around. You know, we don't know what's going to happen with TikTok. It just keeps going left and right and sideways. What is it called again? It is called Revitalize, REVITAL-EYES. So that's the name of it on my website, Revitalize. And the 2-ounce bottle is $28. Sheldon, I would have not known you without it. Okay. I get it right now. Thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. No, it's fabulous. It's fabulous, and you're going to love your eyes. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I'm just doing some cleanup on my chat GPT. So this is something that I think I came across, or I asked ChatGPT a couple of weeks ago. Maybe it was a couple of weeks ago. I still don't know what day it is. About eye pressure. All right, TikTok shop Linda Joe says Friday evening blessings. That's to everybody. And blessings back to you. So if you've been dealing with glaucoma, this is something that I wanted to just put out in the world for everybody listening. I asked ChatGPT the question, what is normal eye pressure? And the response is normal eye pressure, also called interocular pressure, typically ranges between 10 to 21 mmHg, so that's millimeters of mercury. The average IOP is about 15 to 16 mmHg. So if your eye pressure is under 20, it's fairly normal. So I imagine when it starts getting up about 18, 19, that's where the area of concern starts to come in. Below 10 mmHg may indicate hypotony, which can be associated with eye diseases or past eye surgeries. So if your interocular pressure is 10 or below, that's too low. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention if you have glaucoma ever, that you're paying attention to the eye pressure on both sides of the fence. So above 18 is problematic and below 10 is problematic. Above 21 mmHg, considered elevated interocular pressure, ocular hypertension, which can increase the risk of glaucoma. Above 24 to 30 mmHg, a concerning level that requires medical evaluation to rule out glaucoma or other eye conditions. If you're monitoring eye pressure, it's best to check it regularly, as high or fluctuating IOP, interocular pressure, can lead to optic nerve damage and vision loss over time. So it goes into causes of hypotony, surgical complications common after glaucoma surgery or other eye procedures, eye trauma, injuries that cause fluid leakage from the eye, inflammation, conditions like uveitis can reduce aqueous humor production. Retinal detachment can be associated with very low eye pressure. Ciliary body dysfunction. The ciliary body produces aqueous humor. Damage to it can lower IOP. And then it goes into symptoms and all of that. But I didn't even realize that there was an opportunity for your interocular pressure to go below 10, and that was considered a serious eye disease. So that's something for everybody to pay attention to. Chef G, the teacher, I need to get more clarity, because it looks like you said if vision is posting an eye, can your product bring it back? I need to know more details about that. I can bring you up and I'm happy to chat with you. So come on up and let's have a chat. So Chef G, the teacher, come on up and let's talk, because I'd really like to know more about your question. TikTok shop, Linda Joe, just received my order today. Have a couple of questions. Can I join you on your live to chat? Of course. Come on up. Momo, my left eye is very blurry. What do you recommend? I would recommend the 3070. So I'd recommend the 3070 and, of course, the moisturizing hydrating eye drop, which is a companion product. You'll get that anyway. So the 3070 is what I recommend for you. Okay. TikTok shop, Linda Joe, how are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, I have glaucoma in both eyes, but I lost my left eye. Didn't see out of it at all. So that's what I was referring to. My right eye, it's just everything is really cloudy. So I can't, if I'm reading a piece of paper, everything looks white. The light bothers my eye, and the darkness, I can't see in the dark that good at all either.
Okay, it sounds like you've got a cataract in that eye.
The doctor said he is more glaucoma is what he was saying. He said it's like a little bit of cataract, but he says mostly due to the glaucoma is what he said.
Did he tell you what your interocular pressure is?
Last time I was at the doctor, it was about 22.
Hang on a second. So it was 22?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to, mute the noise. So 22 isn't terrible, but it's high. It's starting to be elevated without a doubt. Are you on medications for that pressure to bring the pressure down? Thank you for the order. I just got an order.
Miss Leslie, you might need to unmute him because you muted him for the sound. So in order for him to answer, you might need to unmute again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did.
No worries.
No, all right. Chef G, the teacher, unmute yourself. I'm sorry I muted you. Unmute yourself. It won't let me unmute him. Oh, wait. You're back. Okay. So are you on medication?
I was on the green cap, the blue cap, and the purple cap.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, the color of the tops of the bottles.
Oh, yeah.
The color is supposed to mean something.
Okay. I don't know. So are you still taking those meds?
I haven't been to the doctor because I have no insurance, so I haven't been back.
Okay, I understand that. So, given what I know at the moment, there's two products that I would recommend that you start with: the 4060 and the 3070. You'd automatically get the eye drops because they're a companion product. But those are the two that I would recommend that you start with and see where we get. And I would give you some very specific instructions on how to use them.
Okay, so the 4060 and the 3070?
Correct. Yeah. So, do you need help getting to the website? Do you have somebody that can help you get to the website to make the purchase?
Yes, I do. I looked over it a little just before I came on. I looked over it. I saw the 3070. I saw the products.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. How long does it take to ship?
Just a couple of days.
Okay.
So, yeah, from the time of order, it takes about 4 days with the shipping.
So how do I use those?
I'm sorry?
How do I use them?
So what you're going to do is you're going to use the moisturizing eye drop, and I would want to text you this, so that you have it ready. But you would use the moisturizing eye drop 3 times a day for 2 days to get your eyes, ready for the castor oil and DMSO. Then you're going to use the 3070 twice a day, morning and evening, 2 times a day for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you're going to start using the 3070 in the morning, the 4060 at night. 3070 in the morning, 4060 at night for 2 weeks. Then you're going to go back to the 3070 twice a day for 2 weeks. Then you'll go back. So every 2 weeks, you're going to shift off. You're going to do 3070 for 2 weeks, twice a day. Then you're going to do 2 weeks of 3070 and 4060 twice a day. Or not, one in the morning, one in the evening. And then go back to the 3070 twice a day. So that rotation is going to keep the DMSO. It's going to keep the DMSO and castor oil plentiful enough in the eye system that it's going to, be able to get a good enough concentration to be effective.
What about the eye that said that I lost the vision? How do I help bring that back?
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Is you want enough of the ingredients to be effective enough to affect your optic nerve, to be able to potentially bring that vision back.
Okay.
So King Sam 24K said bromidine is purple, and dorzolamide is the one with the blue top. So those are the 2 drugs that he's talking about. So
okay, great. Moving forward, so I got your number down here. Let's go. I just keep in touch with you.
Yes, because I want to track your progress, and I may want to change up how you're using the products based on the experience that you're having.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, excellent. Take down my information, call me, let's connect up, and then I'll be tracking with you and make sure that you're getting the best possible experience that I can figure out for you.
That sounds great. I'm ready to see again.
I'm sure you are. And ready to do everything else you can do once you can see.
Yeah. It's affecting my job because I got to read tickets to make these orders, and I have to ask somebody. Like I have to ask people what does the ticket say so I can do the order.
Right. Yes. So you will probably, within a couple of weeks, not have to do that so much. And in a couple of months, we'll see whether or not you can actually restore sight in the eye that's really struggling. Okay?
Okay.
It's awesome talking to you. Thanks so much for coming up.
Awesome talking to you too. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Leslie, before Chef
Yes.
G goes, can I say something to him?
Yeah.
So Chef G, my name is Linda Jo. What are you doing tonight?
How you doing? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, listen, I was listening clearly you're on a journey. You sound like a young man, right? And got a lot of life ahead of you. As you're doing this for your eyes and believing, like as you follow Miss Leslie, take a screenshot. Like, so you've got a number there. You know, it says call me. You'll have a number. You text her. You know, hey, this is Chef G, right? And then talk the other night or whatever. Okay, communication. She will help you and guide you. I wanted to just encourage you with this, right? Our mindset and the things we say and how we say it, the things we say matter. So right now, you may think negative, you may think, but don't speak it. Like form the faith, right? I know God exists. Bottom line is, there is and it's scary losing eyesight. However, just don't say what you might be thinking if it's not. And just get in the habit of talking, you know, thinking, God, faith, whatever you call them, for your eyes. See those little ones really clearly that are making a noise on Friday night. So I just wanted to encourage you. That's all.
Right. I don't want to cast no spells.
Yeah, no, and
no. Our words. That's exactly. We will bless ourselves or curse ourselves, and you're gonna
yes.
Right.
So right now, just start. You know, I'm grateful. Thank you that I got great eyesight. Thank you. Thank you that it's been restored. You know what I'm saying?
When I first started this journey, I was so negative in my thoughts, and I turned my thoughts around and said, instead of saying there's no way that I'm going to get good eyesight, I would say I refuse to believe there's not an answer to my eyesight issues.
Right. Everything is in the earth, and somebody Lewis just said manifest in the universe, and you can call it whatever you want. Like at the end of the day, I'm a Christian, and I believe what Jesus said. And kingdom of heaven on earth as it is in heaven, and there ain't no eyesight in heaven. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing that's out of divine alignment. Perfect vision and clarity to see our loved ones and enjoy life till we take our last breath, right? For everyone on this earth. So, yeah. Whatever's up there is in your eye, and it's nothing but clarity. So that's all I wanted to say.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate it too. All right, thank you, Chef. I'm gonna drop you down, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Hang on. I'm fat fingering what I'm doing on TikTok here. It's crazy. I want to give him a cheer. I appreciate that. All right. TikTok shop Linda Joe. Let's talk.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Miss Leslie. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I am most excellent. Thank you for asking. So I got my order today, and I'm really excited, right? So the 3070.
Yes.
And then thank you for blessing me. I didn't know I was going to get the eye drops, and it is a blessing indeed. So thank you for doing that. My first question basically is how will I use this, right? So I wear readers.
Okay.
Started to get floaters in the last year. My mother, and I'm 59, I'm about to be 60 in a couple months. My mom is 82, and she's losing her eyesight, macular degeneration, and it's getting serious. She has two sisters who are going through the same thing. So they've lived and they believe in God the best they can. And so I block out it's in your family, so you're gonna lose yours too. And I'm like, nah, God is a healer, and I'm gonna do this. And so I've been following you for a while. I've been listening to you. I'm joining in. I know you have an affiliate program, and I'm expecting to see results within 30 days with this. And I'm gonna go live every day because the impact that family member, I'm having to I'm having to take care of my mom. My dad just died a couple years ago. She has nobody. She can't drive. She's
Right.
82 years old, little Sicilian, as big as a minute, very independent. But now she's lost all that. Bowls 3 times a week, golf 3 times a week, all of that kind of stuff. And so I'm like, oh no, she's not going out like this, guys.
100%.
Right. So I'm like, okay, if she sees, and I've talked to her a little bit about it, so she wants to do her research, and I'm the same way. But I know that if there's objective evidence, I spent 30 years in corporate manufacturing in America. I lived in Oxford, Michigan. I'm like 35 minutes north of Detroit.
Yep.
Worked in the automotive industry, was a corporate quality auditor. I'm a root cause analysis. I am and I'm a kingdom citizen. I'm a son of the Most High God, creating God's image and likeness to dominate in this earth. And here's what I know, and I said this to you before, and that is, you are the answer to a question in our generation. And I've been praying for you. I've been praying for this. And I know this ain't no joke, right? And
100%.
So what you have is from God. I believe that. So I believe in a month, I'm going to have evidence. Like, she sees me use my readers. I ain't going to have to use my readers anymore. And that'll be enough to cause her to place that order. And we've talked about before what she would need. I've written it down, all of that kind of stuff. But I'm looking forward to being one of your affiliates and being out there. You know, I'm hoping that you would join me occasionally, you know, as the founder of this company, so you can help lend your expertise
anytime.
You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the thing that's going to really help your mom move in a forward direction is use the moisturizing eye drop with her for 2 days, 3 times a day for 2 days.
Okay.
That will help her eyes just on its own.
Okay.
It will give her some clarity in her eye. It'll take care of some of the inflammation in the eye, calm things down. It's not going to restore eyesight, but it's going to chill out everything that's happening in her eye.
Right.
So
awesome.
That'll be beneficial.
So then, is that what I should do too then?
So,
like start for a couple of days first, and then
yes.
Drop in the morning. This is the 30-70. Drops in the morning, then drops at night.
That's exactly right. So do 2 days, 3 times a day with a moisturizing eye drop. Then start doing morning and evening, 30-70. Moisturizing eye drop first, 30-70 second.
And 1 drop of each, correct?
1 drop of each.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. And more importantly, thank you for daring to believe the dream that was in your heart. Like, I was mentored by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Miles Monroe for 3 years. He's from the Bahamas. He died 10 years ago. And he was somebody who was a global leader, and he impacted nations. And he was a student of God and the universe. And so if I had questions, he would direct me, right? To
yes.
where I could find it in the scriptures, in the law of God, right?
Yes.
In the books that aren't even in the Bible. Oh, someone says they know him. Sheldon. Yeah.
Hey, Sheldon.
Yeah, I for 3 years, man. And after year 1 of being a mentee, he adopted me as his spiritual daughter. So I was blessed. But here's what I understand: that what you've created and us being the answer to a question in our generation, and that's why I'm so passionate. Like, I'm hoping to be a vessel that helps get you known in a way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
yes.
every family needs to know about this, right?
I agree.
And it comes down to, like, the question I would always, if I had a question or if I was concerned, you know, it always was about, what do you see, right? Jesus fasted for 40 days. The enemy comes in and offers to give him the world, right? But it was, what do you see?
Yes.
And he, like, listen, I ain't even, because he saw from a position of heavenly places and realms. So the question is, what do you see? And then you have to have the courage, right, to go through the days that you have. Because I know you have days, right? Everybody
yeah.
does.
Well, yeah.
You've got something that is as impactful as this is. I know you face challenges, right? So I know you do.
Yes, I do.
Dr. Monroe would say, when I'm going through having, from the Bahamas, like when I face challenges and I'd be in tears, and he's like, no, listen, every true vision will be tested for authenticity. what do you see? And we've never talked like this or even texting or anything, but I gotta believe that you saw something in you like Walt Disney saw when there was nothing and he looked out at that field, and you saw something that's going to change the world. And restoring eyesight gives hope. And God is a God of restoration. Creator is a creator of restoration. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a healer, right? I'm a Reiki healer. I've learned how to use energy, just like Jesus did.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Took the energy, he touched folks, right? So, and that DMSO in the healing communities, my mentor in that community, she's been mentored by shamans, and they've used DMSO for hundreds of years. So it's in the earth, and God put it there. And thank you for being the one that caught it in this generation and having the courage. So I bless you. I bless your family. I bless your vision. I pray for you. Girl, I'm serious. There's work we got to do. So with that said, I honor you. And thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that.
You're an answer prayer. And I have this thing where, like, I love you to life, man. I love you to life.
Well, it's been an amazing journey, and I'm in a mindset group that meets every Saturday, and
Awesome.
One of the things that I learned in that group is creation is done.
Yeah.
So everything we need is already here.
Right.
Like, if it ain't here, it ain't anywhere. So that really set me in the mindset of the answer is here. All you're doing is trying to figure it out. And then I listened to what was coming to me. I just listened. You know, when I heard Barbara O'Neill talk about castor oil and its benefits in the eye, I paid attention. I didn't blow it off. I was like, okay, castor oil, that's one. Let's do it. You know, and then when I woke up one morning early, I woke up one morning like 4:00 in the morning, and it just the thought came to me: you need to add DMSO to castor oil to really get your eyesight back. And
it's interesting that you say that, and I'm wondering if you can remember that night specifically, or that morning specifically, and if you could even remember what your thoughts were right before you went to bed, or like the day right before you went to bed. And I ask that question because our dreams, like, God created us like we're spirit, right? We've come down to earth. He put us in an earth suit. So we have 120 years. That's what we're guaranteed. If we do land, we got to take care of ourselves, right?
Right.
And so with that said, Creator created us. God created us in a manner in which our earth suit requires rest, right? The reason why he did that is so that he can speak to us, right? When we're sleeping, dreams and visions. And so he created the body. Like, I'm a left and a right brain person, okay? So I've got all of this working. And so I take science, and I understand that God is in the science. So my husband almost died of congestive heart failure 6 years ago. And I asked the doctor, how do we reverse it? He said, you won't. He's going to die. I'm like, okay. So then I was like, Lord, now I want to share something with you that Dr. Monroe shared with me. And and it works, right? So if the law of God says, you have not because you ask not. And if the law of God says, right? Because that's what is in between the front and the back cover, law of God. So law of gravity, it's as sure as.
Right.
Law, right? So what you've done here, DMSO, Jamaican castor oil, the hydrolonic, like all of that, this is the law of gravity. That's how certain it is. And so with that said, he says, you have not yet, not asking, it shall be given, right?
Yes.
Yes, for you. He says you were created in his image and likeness. And what that means is you've been given authority. So all you have to do is speak, and you create, right? He says, write the vision, make it plain so that he that reads it can run with it. That becomes the business plan. But that becomes something for you to read when the days get tough and you need a little encouragement, right? When your vision is being tested. But I want to share this with you because what you just said was so vital, right? And if people get this, it changes your life. Because this is how I found you. And this is how I hear my husband. I turned to frequencies, okay? But the word Lord, it's in the Bible, some close to like 8,600 sometimes.
Right.
Right? And it is a Hebrew word that Abba, and it means father, owner, source, master even.
Right.
But owner, source. So he said to me, when you don't know what to do, or you don't know what, you know something's there, but you don't know what it is, understand you have not because you ask not. So if he's the Lord, okay, you can ask to see what he sees. So Dr. Monroe would sit there and he would say, Lord, let me see what you see. And so then he would say, daughter, this is what you asked for. They're there for you. The secrets of the kingdom, the keys of the kingdom, that these things are there for us to see, right? So you, Miss Leslie, write this down and start declaring this. Lord, because you're saying owner, source, let me see what you see. If he sees the end and the beginning, if he's the author and the finisher, and he gave you this idea, he's just guiding you. Acknowledge the Lord in all your ways. He directs your path. Acknowledge the owner in all your ways. And he acknowledge the source, right?
100%.
For every single aspect of this, right? Because it's just going to grow. You're going to have product line that, expands, that, it already has, right? And so you didn't have the 4060, I don't think, like 6 months ago. Right?
I didn't.
So right? Am I right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
So know that ye are royal, you're chosen, you are peculiar. I own my peculiarness because I ain't got a problem with it. One day you'll know my own testimony, but if you met me 20 years ago, I wouldn't even be doing this right now. But I understand I'm an answer to a question. My husband, when the doctor said, what is it? He's going to die of this. I'm like, nah. And I said, Lord, let me see what you see. Let me see what you see. You promised him 120 years, and he's only 50. So let me see 49 at the time. Let me see what you see. And you know what God showed me? God showed me frequencies. Now, we're musicians. I'm a praiser and a worshiper, and we're musicians. I come from a lineage of musicians.
Yeah.
So I started listening to 528, which restores you at the cellular level. Listen, you take cellular levels in frequency, cellular regeneration, and DMSO, right? And you sleep at night, and then you wake up at 3 or 4, and God is speaking to you. I'm telling you, now you've got a generation of people who are impacting the world, fulfilling their purpose and their destiny, and restoring, being vessels of restoration. That's what you are. You are a vessel of victory and a vessel of restoration.
Well, thank you so much for that.
My husband, and this is the last thing I'll say, my husband came back from their doctor's appointment a couple months ago, and he got COVID, so he almost died 6 years ago from congestive heart failure, then 4 years ago from COVID.
Wow.
And when he was in with COVID, they had to do all these tests on him, and the doctor said to him one night, he's like, the weirdest thing happened to you. And they're like, what? They're like, we've done all these tests, and we saw that you almost died, and your heart was functioning at 27%, but your heart is functioning in the mid-60, like 65% or 64 was.
Yeah.
So the doctor had the nerve to say COVID had a
positive effect.
And he's like, no. But anyway, he just came back from the doctor, and he at one point was going to apply for disability because of the heart, all that, and his doctor was like, you can get disability. So his doctor actually told him, he said, listen, this last test that you did, your heart is functioning at 71%. And I have to take you, like they've weaned them off these medications, and I have to take you off of this stuff and no longer can classify you as having congestive heart failure.
Right. That's fabulous.
So don't tell me what DMSO won't do.
Tell me about it.
Don't tell me how God won't choose somebody who's willing and who will listen and then actually act on what he told them to do. So that's all I have. I bless you. I love you. I'm grateful for you, right? And I love you.
Well, I thank you so much. I'm listening, and I'm, every time I turn around and there is, that I assume God voice in my head saying, this is the thing you need to do next. The 40/60, there was a reason for that. And customers are saying, I this is working, but it's not working quite enough. I'm like, okay, we need another support product. I got to figure this out. And the answers just keep coming, and it's very beneficial. And I want to make it available in a way that everybody worldwide has the opportunity to have the best eyesight they can have.
And God will honor that. He will do that. It's done. It is done, Miss Leslie. And I'm going to text you and just say, hey, this is Linda Jo White. And if you could text me or call me every day. I got 8 minutes for you, 1 minute, 15, whatever you need. If you ever need encouragement, I got you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Thank you to your moderators. I'm grateful for them too for helping to enable the vision. And y'all be blessed.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Take care. Have a great evening.
Thanks, you as well.
Dana. There she is. I can't hear you. What's going on? You're muted.
I'm hearing up so I can go to bed.
Okay.
This is the drop. This is the hydrating moisturizer drops. I just put them in. Getting ready to do the 30/70. My eyes are a little red. But even when I wash my face and wipe my eyes get red. So it's not just
right
stuff. I've noticed, like, if I rub my face too much, my eyes.
Exactly.
All right. It's been less than a minute. It's stung for a little bit, but now I'm getting ready to do my 30/70. So I'm still on morning and evening, and I do the moisturizers drop also in the afternoon.
There you go.
And for those who may be new here, my let's see, how do I turn the camera around? My accessories are right there.
We don't see them.
Hold on.
I don't know why.
Those are my accessories.
There you go.
So today I had black and white on to go with my black and white that I had. I got to get about 5 or 6 more colors. So I'm excited about that. And what that means is none of those have prescriptions in them. None of those. I don't wear glasses. I don't wear contacts anymore.
100%.
Right. So, and I'm excited about it. And I'm excited about it.
As you should be.
I get compliments on my glasses now. All right, here we go. 30/70. Ooh, one drop.
Just a drop.
One drop. If y'all can see this. Let me see. One drop. Not like that. Just one drop. All I feel is warm. No stinging at all. Since I put the moisturizer, oops, I missed the eye. Okay. All right. All is well. And my short story is I started using it because I had a weird feeling in my left eye, a cloudiness or whatever. And out of doing this since January 29th, I can see distance. I'm nearsighted and I have astigmatism, but I haven't worn contacts or glasses. Sometimes I'll put them on just to adjust to see what I'm really seeing and what's what the glasses would do if I were to wear them. But other than that, I don't wear them. I play pickleball. Anybody's familiar with pickleball? And I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're moving around the world without your glasses, driving, doing the whole 9 yards.
I drive at night. All is good. Just all is good. And like I said before, starting March 1st, I'm going to try just to do them a few days a week, maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
You know, and see where we're at. You know, I want to see if it stays, it still gets better or regresses or whatever. But I'll be 2 months in, so then I'll do that. But yeah, so I come on as much as I can and just do a demo for you guys and share a quick testimony if I have one and go from there.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Been hanging tonight, so it's time. I got to go to bed. I got an early morning hair appointment coming.
Okay.
10 o'clock, but I wanted to come in right quick. Are you on till 12 tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to be on till 12.
Okay, I'll keep you on, but I'm going to still start breaking down stuff. I'll drop myself down.
Okay.
All right.
Best rest to you tonight.
Any testimonies? Did I miss any testimonies?
You did. You did. Exquisite was on, and she is in the second week of using 3070 and 4.9, and she just realized today that she can see the TV. She's like, I can actually see the TV. She was on the phone reading the messages, you know, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling up on the live. She was reading the messages. She's like, they told me when I had glaucoma surgery, or no, she had cataract surgery. They told me when I had cataract surgery that I'd have to wear readers, that I wouldn't have good close-up vision anymore. She goes, they lied. They lied. Look at this. And she started just reading the comments, and she's like, I can see it. I can't believe I can see it. So she's had a fabulous couple of weeks, and she goes to the ophthalmologist next week, and she's like, I can't wait to see what he has to say about. What was her
problem when she came? Was she on 3070 or 4.9?
She's on both 3070 and 4.9. Oh, okay. So she's got
issues. She had some issues going on.
Yes, she had some issues going on. So some macular degeneration, some glaucoma, cataract. Well, she had cataract surgery, but blurry vision, and then obviously farsightedness. She couldn't see close up. So all of that, you know, and she was like, I just can't deal with this. And I think her left eye that she had cataract surgery on was actually getting significantly worse since the surgery. The vision was getting significantly worse.
Somebody said, can the moisturizing drops be used daily long term for a diabetic?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the moisturizing eye drops do not contain DMSO. They are a Celtic salt saline solution, hyaluronic acid, and vegetable glycerin. So those are fabulous. You can use them anytime you want, as often as you want. No issues, no worries.
How's Sheldon doing today?
Sheldon was on talking earlier. I don't know if he might be on somebody else's live at the moment, because he's been quiet for the last like half an hour.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, you're right there.
I just have my mic muted to eliminate any background noise and stuff.
Okay. I appreciate that. Say hey to Dana, because Dana's going to go to bed, so she's not going to be on for
good night,
too
Dana.
long.
Until next time.
Yeah, I just wanted to come in and do my demo right quick, and I'll be listening, but if you don't hear me anymore, you know I'm dozing.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate you doing the demo. That's awesome.
I look forward to doing Gemma. I look forward to being a blessing to somebody because, like I told you when I started, I needed you to hold my hand to put the first drop in. And then now I'm 100 drops in, so hey.
Exactly. 100 drops in and way better eyesight.
I wasn't quite as chicken as Dana though. I only did the moisturizer for 2 days, and after that I said, head to hell with it, it ain't gonna get no worse. Only could get better. So.
Well, also, Sheldon, you didn't seem to have dry eye either, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the first day I used it, it didn't sting at all. Then the second day it did, and then it didn't sting at all. And now I can use both of them, and it doesn't even bother me at all like that.
No, and that's...
The 3070 doesn't sting. It only, when it drops in my eye, it only feels like a thick film is over my eyes temporarily while it soaks in, but that's it. It feels a little warm, but that's it. No burning, stinging, or nothing like that.
Yeah, no, it's fabulous.
And I'm noticing a difference in the vision clarity and stuff like that. The good eye and the bad one. The haze is slowly diminishing. You know, I guess probably when I catch up to Dana, I'll see. I may eventually, so no need my glasses. But for right now, you know, I can see a little better without them. You know.
Well, you said
if I put the glasses on, it's just a little bit more crispier to see for me. But I've just been pushing my eyes to get better without the glasses because I don't want them to make me go backwards and weaken my eyes.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah. I go to work and I don't wear my glasses whilst I'm to work. You know. And it seems like as you work the eyes, they tend to get better. Now my vision, Dana's vision probably is still a little better than mine, but I'm looking for improvement as time goes. It's only like 3 weeks in for me, so when I get up to a month, 2 months, or 3 months, who knows? I may not need to use them then. So.
No, exactly. And you know, like Dana said, now that she's hit this point with her eyesight, and she feels like it's where she really wants it to be. She's not seeing any, you know, dramatic changes day over day or week over week. Now she'll go into a maintenance phase. Well, she'll just use the eye drops a couple of times a week, or, you know, 3 times a week for the 3070. You can use the moisturizing eye drop as much as you want, but the 3070, you can use it 3 times a week. You can see how that works out, maybe a couple of times a week, see how that works out. It's just, it becomes, you know, a functional maintenance thing at that stage.
Yep. Yeah, I just can't stop talking about it enough. I try not to be boring people because people look at me like, yeah, really? But they keep seeing me and seeing me in all these different glasses. So they got to know I ain't rich to be buying all these prescription glasses, so something got to be right.
To say the least, because the glasses are crazy expensive.
Louise said that she was going to make her eye appointment so that she knows where she stands first.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, to make sure you know exactly what's happening in your eyes before you adopt the use of any product. I don't blame you a bit. That's a really good idea. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't miss any comments or questions. Ornice Lugard, I think you came up. Come on up. Let's have a chat if you're still in. So, Sheldon, you knew the man that TikTok Linda Joe was talking about? So, Ornice Lugard, you wanted to know, when can you start with the 3070 blend? and you're at that stage right now. So you're ready to actually use the 4NI as a backup. So you're going to use the 4NI in the evening and the 30/70 in the morning. So start doing that 30/70 in the morning, 4NI in the evening, and do that rotation for the next couple of weeks.
Leslie, sorry for the delay. The phone was moving a little slow. Yes, that was like a pastor or reverend in the Bahamas. He died in a deadly plane collision.
Oh my gosh.
What happened is, remember, the Bahamas is an archipelago with multiple islands. What happened is, he has a church in the capital of the country, and he had a personal private jet, and they was having a conference in Freeport. They was in Nassau, and they was coming to Freeport. Freeport has some huge cranes for the industrial side of it, and if you're not an expert pilot and coming in bad weather, you crash into them and kill everybody on the plane, and that's what happened. The national airline flight carrier Bahamas Air turned back because the weather was bad. His pilot decided, or I should say, the pastor decided that he wanted to come through regardless of the bad weather, and it ended up being a misfortunate accident that killed several people on the plane.
Oh my gosh!
If the flight carrier, the airline that's property of the Bahamas, decided that it was unsafe to land in Freeport because of the bad weather, and Miles Monroe decided to tell his pilot to still come, and they ended up crashing into the high cranes. There's some very high cranes on this island because of the industrial area, and in bad weather, if you're not a pilot that's used to coming in and avoiding them, you could kill yourself, and that's what happened. I knew a few people that was on the plane. Actually, one of my friends and his wife and kids died on that plane.
Oh my gosh!
That plane crashed into the high crane and it killed everybody on the plane and stuff like that. Because the weather was bad. We had bad weather over Freeport at that point in time. It was like stormy weather. Please charge.
Yeah, that sounds very unfortunate.
Yeah. And imagine knowing the people on there. It's not just Miles Monroe, but I knew some people personally that was on there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I had a situation like that occur when I was young. My father, as I said before, my father was a professional wrestler, and he was wrestling with a tag team, two tag team partners, and they had their own airplane, and they were coming back into Tampa, and something went wrong on the plane, and they crashed into Tampa Bay, and I think there were 6 people on the plane. 2 people died. The others were recovered. We thought that the news reported that my father died in the plane crash, and it turns out my father wasn't even on the plane. But those situations are really, tragic and very emotional.
I see over here they make fun of our national flight carrier service, but I ain't gonna lie. They may be late, but they get you there safely. If anything wrong with the plane, they ain't taking off.
Well, and that's
they ain't taking off.
To me, that's what matters.
They may be late in getting you your destination, but you can get there in one piece.
That's what matters. I don't care if I'm an hour late. Get me there safe.
I'd rather get there late than not get there at all. So that's one thing I can say. Our national flight carrier, they're known for being late. But if there's anything wrong with the plane, any bad weather, they're not taking them pilots. They ain't trying to end their life at all. So they don't fly.
100%. I think that's something that there should be kind of a standard, more of a standard in the world is why risk, life and limb for random things.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I give Isaiah the credit for. If there's any issue with those planes or any inclement weather, our pilots don't fly. They look at it, they ain't going on a suicide. It's not so much even the passengers, they thinking, but they don't want to die. So
yeah, no, I totally.
Our national flight carrier recently bought fairly new planes, so they got rid of all those old planes. So the planes we have now are very reliable. They may be late, but they can get you there safe.
That's what matters.
Okay, time for a station identification break. 11,800 likes, 23 people in the room with 11 shares. It's Friday night, and she's on till 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you got any questions, you have anybody that you'd like to come in and listen or ask some questions, or if you want to ask some questions for them, now would be a great time to do that. If you'd like to be notified when she's live and posting things, go up to the top of the page right now with me, tap on her picture, and look down at the bottom and you'll see a little bell. And if you click on that bell and hit the all, you will be notified. And the last thing I want to show you, if you go down to the bottom of the screen now and hit the arrow that's pointing to the right, you have options to share this live with people, whether it be by a text message, Messenger, WhatsApp app, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, where you could just copy the link yourself and share it. So she tries to be on every night that she can and here to assist us. And have you told your story today? We have 20 people in the room now.
Well, I did
I'm not
earlier.
sure why it's glitching.
No, I did earlier, but I need to take a break. Can you? What?
She probably just stepped away from her phone right now, so the live has been paused. I haven't noticed it being choppy on my end.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'll be back in just a minute, so hang out. I was answering a text message.
That's fine.
Okay.
We got you. Let me give you some coins here, Sheldon. Let me see. So you can go to people's thing, you tap on it like 30 times, and that gives you one. And then you like and dislike, what do you call it? You subscribe and unsubscribe, and that gives you. Those are free stuff that they give you.
I need to clear out some of those. Remember you said you had to clear out your account with some. I have over 10,000.
Like it, and then you dislike it. You unlike it again, or like it, or unlike it, and then like it again. So I just gave you 3 coins added to your thing.
I have to try and clear out I following a bunch of people, and some of them ain't following me. Oh, yeah. So I need to clear out some of them. I over 10,000 people I follow, and I only have 2,000, less than 2,000 people following me. That ain't right.
When you get to 10,000, you can't like anymore. So
I just have to remove. Like, and I saw you was following me. I couldn't follow you back right away because I had to go through the list and try and remove somebody to make space.
Right, I know. I'm about 30 away from 10,000 again. So it happened to me last year, but now I kind of know how to just.
I'm gonna go through, and anybody that I don't see coming on live or to respond to me, I can start removing them from there to make space.
Anybody in here that doesn't know what we mean by tapping the screen? By tapping the screen, what that does is let TikTok know that we have some activity going on here, and they will share her live out to other people's For You page. And then somebody will be just on here swiping and come across us live, see this big old eye on here and stop, and they might hear some life-changing information just because we liked the page. So that's basically all that is. So we have our regular people such as myself and Sheldon and Denise and Deb and some different people, the Hollies, that come in regularly every night that she's on and just sit in the room, and share and tap and ask some questions.
And it's awesome.
Hey, Erica, right now I'm going to ask anybody new here, please put a number 1 in the comments. And then anybody else would like to share with us what state you are residing in right now, so we'll know who's in the room. That'd be very helpful.
Or country if you're out of the U.S.
Yes.
Without a doubt. And
Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. Hey, Erica.
The bluegrass state. Erica, how you doing? New Jersey. Louise Zaros is New Jersey. Hallelujah 815, where you been? Erica Watts is doing okay. Hallelujah 815, how are you doing? How's life treating you? Oh, you guys been busy ramping up these likes. I see that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you were on the phone. We went on before. I understand. Come on up and have a chat real quick.
Yeah, I came on here to listen to all your stories. That one lady that was on there talking about how she could see the TV crystal clear.
Yes.
So then, listening to her, I ran to the bathroom and put some more drops in my eye.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what I did. I got like, oh man, this sounds good. I need some drops in my eyes again. So when I went to sit down, my sister called. So
yes,
me off, but I guess I was still on your live, but when you answer a phone call, I don't know. So as soon as I got off the phone with her, it was just a few minutes ago, still connected me back to you.
Well, excellent. Marvelous.
Yeah.
That's as it should be.
So.
How are your eyes doing?
They are doing fine.
Excellent.
So I'm doing the Revitalize every day, of course. And also, before I put in my 30/70, I always drop a Revitalize in each eye. You just need one. Sometimes I do two. It's just how I feel at the moment. Maybe because I like dropping them in my eyes. Just a little sting, and then drop the 30/70 in each eye. And if I put too much, that's all you have to do is take a tissue, have your head held up though, and then dab your eyes on each side.
Yeah.
And then the blurriness goes away in a minute, and then get on with my day, and I'm fine. So my eyes are getting used to the 30/70 because even if I did the 30/70 without the Revitalize moisturizing drops, it would not sting anymore.
Yes.
So it's done something to that, to the oil glands or whatever, because I had severe dry eye where when I got up in the morning and walked around the house, it didn't matter what I was doing, my eyes would tear and you'd think I was crying. So, or if I went outside and it was cold or windy or something like that, immediately my eyes would tear. Or in the car, with the windows down or air conditioning or whatever it is, my eyes would tear, and I'd be like, I don't ever remember having a problem when I was in my 20s, a kid or whatever. I says, I don't know, it must be an old age thing, and it is. But the Revitalize and the 3070 has really stopped it. So that I notice, and it's open. I guess we have oil glands connected to our eyelashes, and I have blepharitis too, I believe.
Yes.
Because it would sting so bad in my eyelashes.
Yes.
And that's very hard to get rid of. And using the 3070 for just about 8 weeks now, the sting is gone, the burning sting, whatever you want to call it. And that feeling in the eyelashes, like it was doing so, it opened everything up, the glands. And I'm sure, it's still working. I'm staying steady with it. But I noticed a difference in the floaters, it makes your eyes more relaxed. Your eyes are starting to work with the muscles. Every part of your body's got muscles, so your eyes got muscles. So
100%.
Muscles are trying to react the way they're supposed to, because it's getting rid of that, how do you say it? The inflammation,
Inflammation, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting rid of that. And your brain is starting to work with your eyes again.
And that,
when you're conditioned to wearing glasses and they want to up the prescription on your glasses every year, your brain has to adjust. Everything has to adjust. And now my brain is starting to work without wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's really starting to
prescriptions, but yeah.
Yeah, and you were talking about blepharitis. I'm on my way back to Florida off my trip. I stopped at a girlfriend's house for, we slept for a few hours and we went out to dinner with her. And she was telling me, she's like, I don't know what's going on with my eyes, but my doctor told me I have this thing called like blepharitis. And I said, okay, it's blepharitis. And she's like, what is that? And why do I have that? And what, it's terrible. Like my eyes are always crusty and they're painful. And I'd given her 3070 a couple of months ago, maybe like 6 months ago, and she wasn't using it. And she's like, what can help that? What solves that? And I said, well, the 3070 I gave you 6 months ago. If you were using it, you wouldn't have blepharitis. And so she's like brand new. She's like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it every day because this is just crazy. And I told her, I said, you need to use the moisturizing eye drops first and, do the whole process. But now she's dedicated to the idea that she's going to use the 3070 because the blepharitis is really taking a toll on her eyes. And she's newly in the dry eye zone where she's having the experience that you had, when she goes outside and it's cold or it's windy, her eyes are watering all the time. She's like, I don't know what's going on with that. No, you have dry eye. You have dry eye and you have blepharitis, and you need to solve both of those problems, and they're easily solved with these two products. It just takes a little time.
And it's easy to get blepharitis. It's really easy, and more so when you get older. It's easy.
No, without a doubt.
And whatever, those oil glands get blocked, and you go through this problem every morning. I get up, and it's like, why are my eyes tearing? I'm not crying or anything. What the heck is going on? And it'd be doing that in the morning, and just through a lot of different, going outside, the wind blowing in my face, air conditioning, cold weather, you name it, it was happening. And the constant itching and feeling. And I told you I had a bump in between my eyelashes on my right eye on two areas. Well, that little bump where the eyelash is growing out of is getting smaller, and the itching, burning is going away. So it's whatever it's doing, it is destroying the blepharitis, or making it where my oil glands or whatever is supposed to be working properly to work properly as they weren't before.
Yeah, it's
So
dissolving.
it's working with the DMSO, the castor oil.
Yeah.
Something is working. And I noticed that within 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, the first couple of weeks, I'm like, oh, I'm going to just do this. Okay, it's stinging. It'll burn my eyelash. You know, I felt a little burning in my eyelashes. Okay, still do it. But in 6 weeks, I started to feel something different. Now, let me tell you, I had blepharitis really bad because I got that bump between my eyelashes and it's shrinking. So it's good, you know, so I'm just keep using it. I like to revitalize. Goes in my eyes first, you know, then right after the 30/70. And I have bad eyesight, Leslie. You know, the doctor had me at, what did he have me at? 250 to see far, in the middle range, 350. And for the bifocals, I think he had me at, what was that? 250.
Wow.
250, 350, 250. You know, and all these different, and I had all these different astigmatisms and this and that, and I'm getting all confused, all these prescriptions, you know, and then I was thinking about this like, I'm never going to be normal. I'm going to go blind before I even enjoy life, and thinking all these thoughts and getting upset because I needed a new pair of glasses. So I'm on TikTok scrolling, and then I see this eyeball in front of me, trying to say, like, what is this? This eyeball, the pupil. Who is this? What's this about? And there's Leslie talking about her products at bearcat.com. And I'm like, what products? For the eye? And she starts talking about 30. I'm like, I got to listen to this. Stay tuned to this. And she's talking about, and I still got some of those notes that I wrote down. 30/70 and 20/80 and 4 and I. And I'm like, what is this stuff? I got to write down real fast. And I'm writing down your phone number, and I'm writing down bearcatbody.com. I'm like, I gotta talk to this lady. Because I was getting really upset about, I need to purchase some glasses, and they're gonna probably want to raise up the prescription. I'm going blind. My eyes are itching, hurting. You know, my eyelashes are falling out. All this stuff. As soon as I got a hold of you, I ordered it. Bada bing.
Bada boom.
I couldn't even get it in the house fast enough. I ran to the bathroom.
I gotta put this in my eyes right now.
I was like, let me just pour it in my eyes.
Don't do that.
It's going down my face. And I was like wasting some of it. I'm like, let me order another bottle. So I got both of them, the black Jamaica oil with the castor oil, and then the regular golden castor oil. I like them both. I use them both. And the revitalize. And so far it's not quite 8, it'll be 8 weeks, March 11th, and that's when I go to the eye doctor. And we're going to tell them, no stigmatisms for me, please.
Exactly. Because
I can take my glasses off and I do not get dizzy, because my eyes were not right before when I took my glasses off. Now, I may not be seeing, you know, I might still need prescription glasses, but I don't get the headache. And I think when your eyes is off kilter and you take your glasses off, you can get dizzy. Or I got dizzy in the shower. Anytime I took my glasses off, I felt like I needed to hold on to the counter walls, everything.
Right.
Now, I don't need that. I know things are blurry, but nothing's off. I don't feel off kilter. And I'm going to tell that to the doctor.
You should.
Don't give me your stigmatism crap, okay?
No, yeah, you should.
I'm fine with my glasses from, how long? These are from 2006, 10 years ago, 2016.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my glasses from 2016. They put a screw in it. I thought the rim was broke. So I'm wearing these 2016 glasses, and don't put no stigmatism crap in my eyes.
Yeah,
my lenses.
You don't need it.
I still need a prescription, but my eyes are getting better.
Yes, and really, you want to make sure when they're doing the thing where they're flicking all the lenses around,
yeah,
that they don't correct for astigmatism when they're doing that, so you can see the difference.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna tell them all that, because I'm just gonna tell them I'm not gonna up my glasses every year, and I'm gonna be one of the people that do not wear prescription glasses. So he already knows a little bit about what I said. So, and he did give me lower prescriptions, but they had astigmatisms in them.
Right.
So that's what's bothering me, is that pulling sensation. So I don't think I need that anymore.
No, you obviously don't.
My eyes are feeling so much better, and I can move around without my glasses in the house and not get dizzy. Because when you have astigmatism in each one of your eyes, it can make you feel kind of dizzy-ish when you, I guess it's the shape of your eye or something. It did me.
Yeah.
Because I would get dizzy in the shower. And when I didn't have my glasses on, and I had to be careful. But now, no problem. No problem.
Exactly.
I might see blurry, but it's not to the point where I feel just, messed up. So I know something got better. I know the blepharitis is gone or almost gone. The oil glands are, having a better, proper flow of the oil going into my eye. Things are working better.
Yes.
Because if your eyes are not working good, like how mine were before, it messes with your brain, your eye. You don't want to go downhill. Because when your eyes go, your brain goes too.
Well, everything kind of goes, because when you can't,
it follows each other.
But when you can't see, you don't want to move. You feel sequestered, because it's like I don't even want to move. Where am I going to go? I can't see to go anywhere. What are you going to do?
That's how I was, and sometimes I would take a cab if I had it during the summer, because we're in Idaho and it's cold over here. But just to meet up with a few people sometimes during the summer, because I'm closed down here during the winter. I really don't go anywhere, but I would take a cab because I could not trust my own eyes. I had so many eye problems, I don't know how, I'll tell you this. It started with getting low prescription glasses in the beginning and getting blepharitis, those two things. And then having a doctor just, up your glasses every year, and astigmatisms every year, and this and that. And then, a change of stigmatism. Sometimes my right eye would be real high in stigmatism. The next year and next 2 years, he'd make it the left eye be really high in stigmatism. It was just wacko stuff.
Right.
And I was going crazy. When I met you on live, it was like it was a godsend, because I was thinking about eyeglasses, my eye problems all that week.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it, and there you popped up on my For You page, and I was like, oh, God,
I'm here.
I gotta watch this. I ain't moving. I'm watching this. I'm seeing what everybody has to say, and God, I wrote everything down that you were talking about.
And I tell you, that eyeball image was the game changer for my lives. Because, I would be on live and I'd have 5 people. And I'm like, how am I going to get people to understand what I'm talking about? And
well, you did the right thing. Because it pulled me in, and I stopped and listened.
Yeah. It is a game changer. It just is a game changer. And the thing is that's interesting, it's everybody's individual game. So, it's not fighting one situation or the other. Hey, Patricia, how you doing, girl? Let me invite you up to have a chat. She's my affiliate in Canada, Ontario. But, you know, the thing that I love about it is that everybody has their own individualized experience. You can have conversations and say, you know, this is...
Nice, everyone.
Hey, Patricia, how you doing?
Oh, just coming home from work.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You're working late.
Yeah, working the entire week. And I move in the entire week too. I've been moving from Saturday. I'm still moving, still have stuff to clear out.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I have to move some before I go to work every day. So hopefully tomorrow I'm finished. I'm not working tomorrow, so.
Hopefully tomorrow you will be done.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the plan.
That's a good plan. I know my daughter moved, I guess a month ago. She and her boyfriend and her daughter, they moved out to Plant City. And just today I said to her, you need to come get the rest of your crap. Like,
yeah.
Come get the rest of your stuff. I'm tired of pushing stuff around and moving stuff around. Just get it gone. Because I'm trying to get this condo ready for sale. And I'm like, I just need you to get your stuff out so I can finish all the stuff I need to finish. And I don't have to move all, you know, furniture around and adjust stuff. That's the thing I don't want to have to do, is adjust stuff and work around it. Yeah. So it's really just me not wanting to do the extra. I feel like I'm doing enough as it is. So your... I know. Yeah, then that's the other work. And,
I hate that part.
That's the other work. Now you got to unpack it all and put it all where it belongs and try and dress it all up and make the house a home.
Yeah, eventually everything will be situated. So.
Yes. How's the weather? So you're going to have a good weather day tomorrow?
It's cold outside. Very cold outside.
I don't envy you that. I don't know. I don't know. I was in Massachusetts and I don't have a winter coat anymore. And I got to tell you, no. I'm like, this just is not, I'm not built for this anymore.
Too much is a lot, man.
No, I need an island with consistent sunshine. That's just my version of reality right now. Like, I got to get out of here because I can't take all this cold. It was actually refreshing, but it, you know, the second day we were there, it went from 40 the previous day to 17. And the 17 almost killed me.
Oh my God.
It literally, just trying to get from the car to the hotel. I told my daughter, I'm like, pull up close to the door. Like, I'm not walking in the parking lot. It's too cold. I can't do it.
I know we have to be more careful because the snow, because we had that big snowstorm, maybe 2 weeks or so ago, and everything is like frozen. It's like icy and glossy.
Yes.
So it's like you have to be careful where you're stepping and all those stuff because it's very slippery.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm too old for that now. I've hit the point and I've hit the age and the stage where that is not my life. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Anyway, your boxes are coming. They're put together and on their way. So
yeah,
I will.
I saw your message.
Yeah, I'll send you the shipping tracking information tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
So that'll all be good. How are your eyes doing?
It's coming on, but for the past 3 days, honestly, because of the workload, It's like my eyes are so tired, I didn't even get to use it.
Well, just
by the time I finish moving in the morning,
yeah,
it's like I have to rush to go to work to meet the 3 o'clock deadline. I'm late every day this week. I was late to work.
Oh my gosh.
And then when I come in, like now, I take some stuff from downstairs to bring it up and try to put away some stuff until I'm ready to fall asleep. And it's like it was the same process from last Saturday up until now. So it's like
you've had a week of it.
Coming on though. And my husband, he's doing better than me because he's using his like every day. So
excellent. Well, use the moisturizing eye drop. If you can only do that, that will help your eyes. That will help with fatigue.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be beneficial to you, without a doubt. But I'm really glad. Go ahead.
No, I said definitely.
Okay. I'm really glad you came up and had a chat. I appreciate you. I'm going to drop you down, and I will talk to you in the next couple days.
No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to try my toothpaste, though.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you to try it and give me a review. Tell me what you think.
Yeah. And I know the person who got my package must be enjoying those.
Yeah, I'm still mad about that.
You know what happened? Because when I called, they said that the driver, apparently they're saying that she's new. So I don't know where she had delivered my package, but it wasn't my apartment because when I track the package and I see the picture, you know, they always take the picture.
Yeah.
Say, yes, they leave it at your door. When I look, it was a different colored door. My apartment doesn't have that color that was showing, that gray color. Even the tile was different, so I knew it wasn't my apartment any at all.
Right.
So I let them know that it was my apartment. So when they tried to retrieve the package, nobody wants to answer the door. So they went to the superintendent, I was told, and it's like they weren't getting anything from the superintendent, and the person that got the package, they weren't answering the door. So I guess they just left it alone. So
okay. Well, I still got to get...
You're supposed to start your file, the file number that I sent you.
Yeah, I still have to do that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's on my list of things to do tomorrow, is to put a claim in with FedEx.
So they can refund you that.
Yes. But I hope the person is, enjoying all of the products.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Maybe
whosoever can come and buy some more products if they like it.
Well, they better not call me and ask me to teach them how to use the products. I'll be like, where'd you get it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Yeah.
All right, sweetheart. Have a great evening.
All right. You too. Thanks.
Okay. Yay, Patricia. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that happened. Sent a package to Patricia and somebody else got it and they wouldn't give it up. Wouldn't give it up. Some people. Unbelievable. Okay. It's 11:30 something. 11:39. My computer was just a little too far away. 11:39. We got 20,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you. That's phenomenal. I'm going to give a cheer to the crowd. Clapping for the claps. And another cheer. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So I'm here. And we got 21 people in the room. So anybody else got any questions, any issues, any eye concerns whatsoever? So I do have other products other than eye products. I don't know if everybody in the room now was on earlier. Sheldon was talking about my pain relieving body butter that he was using on his shoulder. he's had an issue in his shoulder that was going on for a couple of weeks, and he bought that pain relieving body butter. And after using it for a couple of days, it actually started releasing that pain. And I'm sure it was dealing with the inflammation in the area, and that inflammation must have been fairly deep because it took a couple of days for it to take effect really well. So I do have pain relieving products because DMSO is awesome for pain relief.
I'm supposed to order, I think, what did I say I wanted? So the deodorant and something with vanilla in it, vanilla oil. So I'm okay. Now that you're back at home, what's a good time that I can call you?
Oh, you can call me anytime. You can call me anytime because now I'm home. I'm in the normal mode, so
Okay.
I'm back to my normal self.
All right. So I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow because that way I can make that order from you.
Absolutely, positively wonderful.
Oh, goody.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You will, for sure.
That's fabulous. Yeah, you wanted the very vanilla.
I know it was the deodorant. I think you said there was sandalwood in it.
Yeah.
What was in there?
Bergamot, sandalwood, and peppermint, I think.
Well, I think you had like 3 or 4 different kinds.
Yeah.
One of them I liked.
Yeah, bergamot, sandalwood. I don't know if peppermint is the essential
I
oil.
thought vanilla was in it.
Oh, it is vanilla. I'm sorry. Bergamot, sandalwood, and vanilla.
Okay, so it would be that one. And the other thing is some type of, it has vanilla oil in it.
The body butter.
Oh, it's called Very Vanilla, I think.
Yeah, the very vanilla body butter.
I forget now.
Yeah, that's all good stuff.
Okay, very vanilla.
Yeah.
A cream or something?
It's a body butter.
Okay. And I wanted that, so I will call you tomorrow.
Excellent, marvelous. I'll accept that phone call, I promise you. So, Jacqueline Potier, how are you doing? Thank you for liking the live. You know, I think it's late enough that I could actually call it. Can I call the ball? We can all go to bed and reconnect tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I will be on back again. It's so close to midnight. It's 11:48. We got 12 minutes until midnight. I'm good to go. I can call it. So I'm going to say goodnight, you guys. I am very excited to be back in my normal mode of living and being able to be on live and just not have to stress about the migration of uh, the shipping and manufacturing to my son. So all of that went really well, and it was a beautiful thing. We had a great trip. It was a lot of driving. Reminded me that I do not want to be a long haul truck driver. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me and spending some time. I really do appreciate your time and your attention and your kindnesses with gifts and with the likes on the live and pushing it out there. I really appreciate it. You all have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 on live on TikTok. Bye, everybody.
go to the Mail app. You're going to scroll down, and where it says Show Contact Photos, you're just going to turn that off. Now when you're in your mail, all of those icons are gone. The new iPhone update is driving you crazy with this mail situation and these icons that pop up on the sides. I'm going to show you how.
This app turns your photos into a ready AI reel. Simply snap a picture, choose a style, and that's it. Watch the in-stories making ultra-realistic reels for you. Download now for free. This app turns your photos into a...
All right. Good night, TikTok. Good night, YouTube.